आपाताळनभस्थलान्तभुवनब्रह्माण्डमा विस्फुरत् ज्योतिस्फाटिकलिङ्गमौलिविलसत्पूर्णेन्दुवान्तामृतैः हस्तोकाप्लुतमेकमीशमनिशं रुद्रानुवाकाञ्चपन् ध्याये दीप्सितसिद्धये ध्रुवपदं विप्रोभिषिञ्चे शिवम् ब्रह्माण्डव्याप्तदेहा भसितहिमरुचा भासमाना भुजङ्गैः कण्ठे काला कपर्दा कलितशशिकला चण्डकोदण्डहस्ताः त्र्यक्षा रुद्राक्षमाला सुललितवपुषाः शाम्भवा मूर्तिभेदाः रुद्रा श्रीरुद्रसूक्तप्रकटितविभवाः न प्रयच्छन्तु सौख्यम्। ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय। हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। हरिः ॐ everybody. We are doing Sri Rudram on Mondays, which is very auspicious day for Lord Shiva. We finished first Anuvakam and we are doing the second Anuvakam today. Second Anuvakam also we finished up to 9th mantras. This one has 13 mantras. We finished 9 of them. We are entering into 10th one. Anuvakam means sections. So the goal is to see everything as Shiva, 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 Rudra, Rudra, Rudra. So that is the goal. So now 10th one. Namo mantrine vanijaya kakshanam pataye namaha. Namaha, namaha. It is called Ubhayato Namaskaram. Means both sides we see the Namaskaram. The seeker salutes. So that's what it is. 3 things are mentioned. Mantrine vanijaya kakshanam pataye. This pati, pati, pati comes. We have seen earlier also. Pati means Lord of the Lords, the ruler, controller. Earlier also we have seen Annanam pataye, Jagatam pataye, Pushtanam pataye, Kshetranam pataye. And like that we have seen. Same thing here. Now 3 mantrine pataye namaha, vanijaya pataye namaha, kakshanam pataye namaha. To that Rudra Bhagavan we are salutating or salutes. Mantrine means, mantri means two meanings are there. One is mantram, means the manana trayate iti mantram. Each god has their own mantra. Let us say, for example, Universal Mother has Panchadashi, Shodashi, and Navakshari mantram, Panchakshari mantram, like that. Like the Rama mantram, Om Namah Shivaya is for Shiva mantram. Like that, mantri, manana trayate iti mantraha. Whoever chants the mantra, they will be protected by that mantra adhishtana devata. Each mantra has nothing but a deity, presiding deity is there. That deity will protect them. That is one meaning. And another meaning is mantra means alochana, means thought. The thought power is doing by Rudra Bhagavan. Who is doing Rudra to that Bhagavan? Rudra Bhagavan, we are salutes. The salutes for that Bhagavan. So 2 meanings we have seen. So many meanings are there, but we want to see the gist of all this. Otherwise, each one will take 1 week. But our goal is not that. So we are going to proceed. Vanijaya again. Vanija again, lot of meanings are there. One meaning commonly understood is business people. Vanijam is business, transactions. Whole universe in the world, everything is a transaction. We offer something to Bhagavan and we get something. Even Sitaji says to, in Sundarakanda, it comes in Valmiki Ramayana, Sundarakanda, Lankadahara Ghattam. Sitaji prays to fire god, Agni Bhagavan. He says, I am offering my tapas. Mat Shito Bhava, Mat Shito Bhava, Mat Shito Bhava, says. Because Ravana burnt Hanumanji's tail, but Hanumanji did not feel anything, the heat or burn or anything. Why? Because Sitaji prayed to him, prayed to Agni Bhagavan. I am offering my tapas, my austerity to you. please protect Hanumanji. That's what Sita ji prays to Agni Bhagavan. So that is, everything is a transaction. And that one meaning. And then speech, Vani, is also a representation of Saraswati Devi, means speech. We just celebrated Vasanta Panchami. Today is Radha Saptami for Surya Bhagavan, sun god. And just now, Vani means Saraswati Devi. So then he will protect our speech, and then he will make sure we use the right words at the right time, at the right moment. Because everything is a transaction again. How do we transact in this world? Through speech alone. Even between husband and wife, or with the families, or the society, or the states, or countries, everywhere. Transaction is nothing but our speech. That is why hitam, what is beneficial, we should speak to the other person or to ourselves too. And priyam, it should be very listen, it will be, gives happiness to the other person and to us. Hitam and priyam. And mrudutvam, speech should be with softness, not with somebody we are going to attack or fight, because the tone makes the huge difference. We all experience that. We know that how it is. So all that, to that Rudra Bhagavan we are salutating. And then so we saw meanings. And then kakshana pataye, that is third one. Kaksha means everything rotates in their own orbits. See, for the business people in olden days, they used to go everywhere, or the secret places, to bring their diamonds, pearls, everything, whatever is required for their business. Means going in the secret places, like Kaksha Anam Pataye Namaha, means all the caves, and then like rivers, and then mountains, all that. So that is what, there is a, like a secret places. So that is what we are, see, everywhere we are seeing Rudra Bhagavan. That is why every place is mentioned. You can say, oh, okay, why don't they say whole thing, everything is Rudra Bhagavan, Namaha, done, finished, over. But are we ready? Are we ready to receive? We hear that. No. Our mind needs elaboration. Our mind needs support. Our mind needs everything, every detail. Then only, at least in the detail, it grasps 1%. So that is why our Rishis knows. That's why they are also seeing in this way too. Every detail, every bit, everything they are seeing nothing but Rudra, Rudra, Rudra. To that Bhagavan, we are salutes. So that's where they, and then again Surya, today is Radha Saptami, Surya Bhagavan. Surya Bhagavan also takes the water from the oceans and takes it and keeps it, stores in the clouds, and then showers like a rain, and then makes it, the salt water becomes sweet water. Give and take, everything is give and take. Because what if we have to give it back? We are taking so much from the society, from the family, even the business, everything. That's why we have to share with everything. Knowledge we are acquiring from scriptures and Guru. Then we have to give back. No matter how many peoples, even one person, even if nobody is there, we are speaking to ourselves. That is why even the walls are listening. See, everything is Rudra Bhagavan. Walls are also Rudra Bhagavan. Space is also Rudra Bhagavan. We have to share. This is the real inner meaning. That's what Vedanta talks about. So that is where we, even clouds and Surya Bhagavan also gives it as a pure water. Yes. And then, okay, before we go to 11th mantra, I want to, one Amma asked, I mentioned about up to 8 mantras in the first Anuvakam, all the Rishi, Devata and Chandasu. After that, I did not mention. I'm so happy that Amma really paying close attention. So I'm going to mention it, all this from the first Anuvakam. but I will go through all of them. So even anybody misses, they can write it. Rushi, Devata, Chandasu. This is the order. Rushi means seer. And then that mantra, presiding deity, Devata. Chandas means meter. So the first Anuvakam, first mantra, Kashyapa Rushi, Rudra Bhagavan, Anushtup Chandas. And second one, Atreya Maharshi, Shambhu Devata, Anushtup Chandas. Third one, Kashyapa Rishi, Shambhu Devata, Bruhati Chandas. Chandas means meter. We have so many meters. Fourth mantra, in first Anuvakam, fourth mantra, Gautama Rishi, Rudra Bhagavan, and Anushtup Chandas. Fifth one, I'm sorry, Rudradu, and fourth one, Nichru Dhanushtup. Nichru Dhanushtup. That is the fourth one. Fifth one, Gautama Maharshi, Rudra Bhagavan, Anushtup Chandas. Sixth one, Kanva Maharshi, Shambhu Devata, Anushtup Chandas. Seventh mantra, Kaludu. That is the Rishi, Aditya Murti Rudra. And then Astara Pankti Chandas. Eighth one, Rishi, Marutvantudu, Devata, Aditya Murti Rudrudu, Chandas, Shatpada Jagati. Shatpada Jagati. Ninth one, Shambhuvu, Devata, Shambhuvu, Rishi, Anushtup Chandas. And then 10th, 11th, 12th are common. Narada Rishi, Rudra Bhagavan, Anushtup Chandas. 10th, 11th, 12th. And then 13th, 14th, 15th. Again, Rishi, Bhagavantudu, same common. And then Devata, Bhagavantudu means Parabrahma, Paramatma, Supreme God. Anushtup Chandas. So 10th, 11th, 12th common, 13th, 14th, 15th are common. So this is for the first Anuvakam. And then whenever I get this, I will give you again. But second Anuvakam, I haven't found anywhere. So that's why I'm not giving. But so that is what it is. And now 11th mantra, second Anuvakam, 11th mantra, we are entering. Namo Bhuvantaye Varivaskrutaya Voshadhinam Pataye Namaha. Namaha. This is called Bhubhayato Namaskaram. Both sides Namaskaram. Bhuvantaye. Three things are mentioned. Bhuvantaye Varivaskrutaya Voshadhinam. Pataye, again, it is all coming Pataye. We are seeing that whole Anuvakam goes like that. Bhuvantaye. Bhuvam tanoti iti bhuvantaha. Bhuvam means worlds. All of this Bhumi, not Bhumi means the earth. Who does the Vistaram means elaboration, means spreads all over the Bhuvanta. That is the Bhuvantaye Namaha. So means then again expansion, everywhere expansion. We need our mental expansion, not the physical expansion. When physical expansion means we become fat after some age. In the beginning ages up to youthful, it's good because we will grow tall. But after that, we will go sideways. So mental expansion. And then all our prosperity, progeny, everything should expand. That is called Bhuvantaye. Bhuvantanoti iti Bhuvantaha, spreads. Vari Vaskrutaya. Again, 2-3 meanings are there. We will see. One meaning is Varivaha, means service. So, Rudra Bhagavan is in the Paricharya, means whoever does the service. In those, Bhagavan is there. Because in this universe, none is low, no one is low, or no one is high. Equal in Paramatma Drishti. Equanimity. That is what even recently Ramanujacharya in Hyderabad, one Swamiji is installing that Ramanujacharya idol, beautiful murti for equanimity. That is what we are in those people, whoever is doing that service. And then those people, in those people, Rudra Bhagavan salutes. Remember, everywhere we are seeing Rudra Bhagavan and salutes. That is one meaning. Service people, that is why our life should be service. Then people will, see the Rudra Bhagavan. See, service is orientation. That is the most important. Nimitta matram bhava savya sachin. Sri Krishna Paramatma says to Arjuna, Nimitta matram, be just a service or instrument. Oh, hey, Sabyasachi, everything is going, everything happens in this universe in the due course of time. No one can stop. Those people are going to die anyway. You are just an instrument. We are all instrument in Bhagavan's hands. So that is the Vari Vaskrutaya. And another meaning is whoever is the Bhaktas, means whoever worships Bhagavan, means whoever does the Archana, Puja, or Homam, Yajnam, all of them, they are called Bhagavat Bhaktis. They are also Vari Vaskrutaya. Actually, there is no difference between devotee and Bhagavan. Even Bhagavan says, Narada Maharshi says in Bhakti Sutram, Narada Bhakti Sutra, there is no difference between them. That is why we need to do service to the devotees. That's why a lot of kings used to do that. They used to bring the devotees to home and then do service and then arrange a lot of satsang. So everybody, whole town is to get benefit. That is why even Mukundamala, Kulashekar Alvar is a king. He prays to Lord Mukunda. He says, Bruchasya, Brucha, Brucha, Brucha. He says 7 times. I'm all the way in the back, all the way in the service. But please make me like your servant. I'm not deserved to be your servant, but please make me as your servant. So that is how he prays. Beautiful renderation by Kulashekar Alvar. He is the great king, Krishna Bhakta. Actually, Rama Bhakta too. But he did the composition on Sri Krishna. And then that is what 2 meanings we have seen. And then Voshadhinam Pataye Namaha. Voshadhi means all the plants have that medicinal power, like herbs. We hear all these nowadays. So much, everything is coming by Rudra Bhagavan. In that Voshadhis, that power or strength is nothing but Rudra Bhagavan. That is why Sri Krishna says, Gama Vishyacha Bhutani Dharayamyaha Mojasa Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarvaha Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha. Means I enter into this earth and then suppose that every nourishes as a Voshadhi Shakti in Somo, means Chandrama. That is why Chandra Bhagavan has that energy, is coming from Bhagavan. That is why he gives that nourishment to all the herbs. That Voshadhinam Pataye Namaha, to that Rudra Bhagavan salutes. So that's what 10th, 11th mantra we finished, 2nd Anuvakam. Now we are entering into 12th Anuvakam. That is again, let us see how it goes. Nama Uchair Ghoshaya Akrandayate Pattinam Pataye Namaha. Again, Ubhayato Namaskaram, both sides Namaskaram in the beginning and the line and at end of line. 3 things are mentioned. Uchair Ghoshaya Akrandayate Pattinam Pataye Namaha. That comes all of them in and through 2nd Anuvakam. Uchair Ghoshaya, Ut Ghosha, Udghosha means high sound. Usually sound means we speak soft, we speak loud, and Ghosha means highest sound. Whenever we really get mad at somebody, we say Ghosha, means highest loud voice. Uchair Ghoshaya means that Ghosha is nothing but Rudra Bhagavan. Even Ghosha has also negative tone also is there. Usual, why is he doing that Ghosha? When crying also we use that word. But here let us take in positive note. Because here Ghosha means again Stotram, one meaning is there. See, Shiva Bhagavan has so many ghoshas, so many stotras. Shiva Panchakshari Stotram, Nagendra Haraya, we chant all of them. And then Kala Bhairavashtakam, and then Shiva Panchakshari, Shiva, and then Shiva Manasa Puja Stotram, so many stotrams. That is also ghosha. And then Vut means always high, traveling high. That is why Vuttaram means that direction is upward direction. So that is why Uchair Ghosha. So then even whenever we say, let us take it in negative tone. Let us say if parents say, or great people say that words, we say, why is he talking that Ghosha? I cannot hear. See, negative people cannot hear that, will not be able to listen to these good things, positive things, or satsangs. They cannot withstand. They think it's Ghosha. So that is why we have to say Shivaya Gurave Namaha. Then he put us in the right path. Take him as a guru. Then Ghosha becomes a positive. That is why Uchair Ghoshaya. Even Hanumanji did Ghosha. That is called Jaya Ghosha. It comes in Sundarakanda, in Valmiki Ramayana. Because I have to mention this. Tulasidas Ramayanam, we don't see this, but Valmiki Ramayanam, beautiful in one sarga, 4 times, whenever Ravana sends his army, all the, the soldiers, then each time he jumps on that top of the pillar and states, Jaya Jatibalo Ramo, like that he does the Ghosha. That is called Jaya Ghosha, victory. My Rama is the great, my Lakshmana Swami is great. My master Sugriva is the great. That is how he does the Ghosha. Beautiful section. And then we saw it in Devi Mahatmyam also, that Hunkaram, that Ghosha, that Dhumraksha just died without any war, without any fight. Listening to that Ghosha, from mother, he just collapsed, Dhumraksha. Like that, Uchair Ghoshaya, that is nothing but Rudra Bhagavan. And Akrandayate, that means that Ghosha will really suffer by, Akranda means crying, by negative people or enemies. But positive people, they take it that Hunkaram, Devatas were very happy to listening that Hunkaram. They thought it's a mantram. Wow, they were worshipping that mantram. So that is what Akrandayate means. He destroys all that negative people or enemies. That Rudra Bhagavan salutes. Pattinam Pataye Namaha. Again, Patti means here means Vyuham, means the group. Groups are means our army, the soldiers, Sainya Vyavastha. Everything has a system. Everything has a kind of Paddhati system is there. In our soldiers, in our warfare, that 4 things are there. Anvikshaki, Trayi, Varta, Dandaniti. Means how to, who stands where, what kind of people we need to send, when to send, what to send, and all these strategy, let us put that way. That Pattinam Pataye Namaha. All that is nothing but Rudra Bhagavan. To that Rudra Bhagavan salutes. Let us say, Sena means army. We have so many Senas. Our organs of perception is one Sena. Organs of actions, 5 of them, that is one Sena. Our body itself is a big Sena, hands, feet, and then so many parts, liver, and digestive system, inner, big intestines, all of them. That is all called Patti. And then let us say, again, another meaning I will give you is Patti means one chariot, one elephant and 3 horses. That system, that Sena is called Patti. Okay, then you might wonder, okay, that happens in wars. What do I do with this? In this war of life, every day we are fighting with positive, negative. Every day we are fighting with every moment. What to do, what not to do, with righteousness, unrighteousness. every moment we are doing. In that Radham means chariot, nothing but our body. And then elephant is nothing but our individuality. We are fighting with our individuality. My ideas, my thoughts, my name and fame should be on the top, in the chair, on the highest pedal, highest form. See, we are all fighting with all that. If nobody respects, again, we become low. We all experience that. We go through this. That elephant is representation of individuality, jiva bhavam. And then 3 horses is nothing but 3 gunas. Sattva, rajas, tamo gunas. Always we want to see, human beings always want to get better and better. This is the innate tendency. That is what everybody wants to get better in their own field, own way. From tamoguna to rajoguna to sattvaguna. This is the traveling. This is the journey we are all doing. For information to transformation, from quantity to quality. So that is what our journey. That is the trigunas. Inertia to activity. Activity to sattva guna means higher activities. So that is what we are all fighting. So that is called patti. So this one set of meaning. All that is nothing but Rudra Bhagavan. That is the 12th mantra. Now 13th mantra. That is Nama Krutsna Vitaya Dhavate Sattvanam Pataye Namaha. Again, Bhubhayato Namaskaram, both side Namaskaram. Krutsna, 3 things are mentioned. Krutsna Vitaya Dhavate and then Sattvanam. Krutsna Vitaya. Krutsna means all, samastham. Means, what is it? Krishna Vitaya means he is wearing the kavacham, means armor, protecting armor all over. To that Rudra Bhagavan salutes. Means when he did the Tripurasura Samharam, means destruction of Tripurasura, that demon. That is a long story, but we are not going into that story. Shiva Bhagavan destroyed that okay. Shiva Bhagavan destroyed that Tripurasura. Tripurasura means nothing but again Trigunasinas. He destroys our Trigunas. Means take us to Shuddha Sattva, absolute purity. Remember, let me give you one pointer. All of them, they will bind. Whether it is a chain, 3 gunas are nothing but chain. The tamoguna is iron chain. Rajoguna is silver chain. Sattvaguna is golden chain. Chain is a chain, whether it is a gold, silver or iron. Let us say, for example, if you put a prisoner in the gold bar, created by 100% gold bars, put it in a cell, and that is also he is in a bondage. All of them are bondage only. We need to go to Suddha Sattva. So that is what Krutsna Vitaya. He will take us to beyond all that gunas and then gives us the protection. To that Rudra Bhagavan salutes. And Dhavate means who is running. Why is he running? To protect all the devotees. This we see in Bhagavatam. Gajendra Moksham time in Telugu, very beautifully, Bhakta Potara writes a beautiful shloka. He says he does not even tell Lakshmi Devi, he is not holding the Shanka and Chakra, they are not taking the Parivaram, eagle bird, Garuda Pakshi, nothing. He just ran to protect Gajendra. Why? He is really, surrender to Vishnu Bhagavan. That is why Shiva Bhagavan also, he is always running to protect all the devotees. To that Rudra Bhagavan, Dhavate, that Rudra Bhagavan salutes or salutations. I am doing the salutes. And then Sattvanam means all the Sattvic people, means good nature people, devotees of Shiva, and then Mahatmas, all that, that Rudra Bhagavan, whoever is residing in those people, Satvanam Pataye Namaha. And then second, another meaning is Pramadha Ganas, all the soldiers, all the senas of Rudra Bhagavan. To that, Rudra Bhagavan salutes. See how he runs, beautiful shloka and example is given in our scriptures. Let me tell you that shloka, you will really appreciate that. Vatsam Gauriva Gaurisho Dhavanta Manudhavati Mahadeva Mahadeva Mahadeveti Vadanam. Let us say, whoever says Mahadeva, Mahadeva, Mahadeva to that devotee or to that seeker, how he runs is example now. Vatsam Gauriva means the calf, the baby cow. How the baby calf runs towards the mother cow. And in the same way, Shiva Bhagavan runs towards the devotee with Gaurisha, with Mother Gauri. Isha means Lord Shiva. Both of them come together. Bless the devotee. In that way, he runs. So that is the beautiful example, and then beautiful shloka is given in our scriptures. So with this, we are finishing second Anuvakam. It has 13 mantras. And now with the usual shloka, we will chant that mantra. Namaste astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagni Rudraya Neelakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. See, even if you practice this one for Shivaratri and then pour Abhishekam, do the Abhishekam, that is the greatest blessings, because to that Vishveshwara, we are doing the Bhagavan, we are prostrating, namaste, doing namaskaram. All these, those meanings will get cleared up in those next, slowly all the Anuvakams. So that is the beautiful chanting. And then we are entering to third Anuvakam. This one has 17 mantras, 17. This one is really interesting, and then it is you are going to love it. This how we see Rudra Bhagavan. Remember that Sarveshwaratvam, Sarvatmakatvam, and then Sarvantaryamitvam, indweller of in everybody, and then all pervading Shiva Bhagavan, Lord of the Lords, and then Ishvara means ruler and controller. That is in and through up to 9th Anuvakam. And now each Anuvakam says in specific way. That could be, see, that is the kind of common way. Now we need specifics, like for example, like a doctor is a doctor. Like a family practice, general practice, we use that word. But then we go to the specifics, like a GI specialist, or ENT specialist, or eye specialist, or some, food specialist, all that, skin specialist. In the same way, here also, we are seeing in specific way. The specifics here are nothing but this Rudra Bhagavan we are seeing in thieves. How you will be amazed how many varieties of thieves that Rishi have seen. It's really amazes, interesting too. With that introduction, we are entering into third Anuvakam. We will chant next week. Before we chant, but we will see some meanings, because even if you finish it, that is great. That way we'll have the thought flow. Now first one, Namah Sahamanaya Nivyadhina Avyadhininam Pataye Namaha. Again, Ubhayato Namaskaram. Pataye Namaha is coming. Pati means we have seen ruler and controller. Here three things are mentioned. Sahamanaya nivyadhina avyadhininam. Sahamanaya means two meanings again. Sahana Rupam means God is always patient. He is always patiently waiting in us, Rudra Bhagavan. When this devotee is going to turn towards me, when this individual self is going to realize that I am in their hearts, he is patiently waiting. And then another meaning is he is going to destroy or pacify all the enemies, inner and outer. Whenever we see the enemies, outer enemies, whoever is disturbing in our sadhana, they are outer or situations or people, anything. Inner, we all know, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, madamatsarya, desires, anger, greed, and arrogance and jealousy, all those. He will really remove them, all of them. With how? When we turn towards him, what happens is that kama means desires. He will make a trupti, means contentment. Substitute with kama with trupti, means contentment. We feel, oh Shiva Bhagavan, Rudra Bhagavan, enough is enough. You gave me so much, I'm happy. And then krodha means anger, means forgiveness. He forgives, that he develops that attitude. He makes us develop that attitude. And then lobha means he will gives us the opportunities to share charity, donation. See, even if we want to do donation or andadanam or vastradanam, people have to be available to receive. That's why, it's not easy. Even dhyanam also, because you are all supporting me, I'm able to express, share this knowledge. If nobody is coming, if Vijayji is not arranging, what can I do? See, everything is give and take. Everything is a sharing in this society. How interesting. And then in that, thieves will be there too. That is the caution in this Anuvakam, we will see. And then krodha, that's what we are seeing. Kama, krodha, lobha, moha means delusion. He gives us the vivekam, jnanam, knowledge. Madam means arrogance. Make sure he develops the humility, like Hanumanji. Humble, they become humble. Mada, matsaryam means jealousy. Then the substitution is praise. See, remember, praising is not easy. When there is a jealousy, it is not easy to praise. Praising is easy and not easy for anybody. Praising, we need courage, we need compassion, we need kindness, we need goodness to praise somebody. Anybody, when there is a jealousy, it's absolutely impossible to praise other person. That is why we need to praise where there is a jealousy. Rudra Bhagavan blesses like that. Mada Matsaryam, arrogance with humility, Matsaryam with jealousy. Matsaryam means jealousy with praise. So that is what he does, patiently waiting. When we surrender, all these qualities will become positive. There is nothing wrong in having those, but always surrender to Sahamanaya. So that's what, that's why we say Rudra Bhagavan, Ashutoshudu, Bola Shankara, that's why all the Rakshasas worshipped Shiva Bhagavan. Then they got the boons. Then they became arrogant. Then Vishnu Bhagavan had to come, fight. That also, that Shiva Bhagavan's compassion. That's why with fighting with Vishnu Bhagavan, they attained liberation. See, that is what Sahamanaya, waiting patiently. And then Nivyadhina, remember we mentioned all these enemies, he is going to really, baga kottevadantam, hit, like how the hero hits the villain in movies, in the same way, he hit them all the way. Enthusiastically, 100% he hits them. And he is not going to leave anybody, any situations or any people. whoever is bothering the devotee or the seeker. So that is why he is holding that arrows and the bow. Avyadhininam means see, directly, indirectly, everything, 100%, everybody, he smashes them, takes out completely. That is what this whole Anuvaka means. So that is what, that is why we need to chant Rudram. We need to say, Rudra, Rudra, Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Whatever I'm seeing you only. So that's what these Anuvakams or mantras are teaching us. Now, second one. Namak Kakubhaya Nishangine Stenanam Pataye Namaha. Now, so many here from this onwards, so many Vritti means their profession. Where Stotra means praising. Especially in this Anuvakam, Chora Vritti means Hastalagavam. We have 64 Vrittis. Vritti Kalas it is called. Professions. 64 of them. In that, Hastalagavam is also one profession. So that is what, in that Rudra Bhagavan we are praising. Kakubhaya means whoever is the greatest. Mahima, that Rudra Bhagavan we are praising, salutes. And another meaning is whoever is sitting on the bull, that Bhagavan we are praising. Nishangine means who is holding that not the axe, that sword. That is Khadgam, it is called sword. He is holding that Nishangine means that. Stenanam means who is the thief of all the leader of the thieves. Stenana means thieves. Stenanam Pataye means leader of the thieves. See, these are all secret thieves. We'll see how many types of thieves are coming. It will be, like I said, interesting. Stenanam. We see in this, like in the society also, even in us also, we have thieves. We say something to people, we mean something, we say something inside. We are the greatest thieves, So we don't say manasa vacha karmana. I means in a wholeheartedly, we do not speak or we do not do our actions. So that's what, to that Rudra Bhagavan we are salutating. And Stenanam, even that is a skill too. That is a highest skill. Rudra Bhagavan has to bless them too, to do that thieves to that job. So then now third one. Do not think they are praising that quality, but that Rudra Bhagavan in them salutes. That is how we need to take it. Namo Nishangina Ishidhimate Taskaranam Pataye Namaha. Again, Bhubhayato Namaskaram. Nishangina means whoever is holding that Rudra Bhagavan, bow and arrows. Ishudhimate means quiver. And then Taskaranam again means thief. This thief is Pashyato Harulu, Prakata Chorulu. We will see them. Like, for example, we see them, they are also wearing suit, boot, nice pant and shirt, talking nicely to us. After talking, we lose our like a handbag or a wallet. They are called pickpocketers. Taskaranam, Prakata Chorulu. In front of us, they are talking and stealing. We all know that. See, that is why even in the society also we see everywhere. I don't want to mention specifically. They are all they come in big, so many parties. They are all taking money directly. We all know that, but still we praise them. So that is what Taskaranam. That is one type. Prakata Chorulu. In those Bhagavan, Rudra Bhagavan, we are salute. Because remember, in this creation, Jagatam Pataye Namaha, none is low, none is high. Everywhere the goal is to see Rudra Bhagavan. That is this Anuvakam goes like this. Namo, fourth one. Namo Vanchate Parivanchate Stayunam Pataye Namaha. Vanchate means the cheaters. This is like a, see, we call in Nammaka Drohalu. They very close to the masters. They move very close, like Swaminaha Atmano Bhutva. They become very good friends to that master or the Yajamani. Then they start to vancha, meet cheats. We see this a lot in every field, this society, in the society. And then Nammaka Droham it is called. Parivanchate, again, a different degree of that is parivanchate, vanchate, parivanchate, that is the adjective. Means completely that we believe that person. Then they do backstabbing. We hear these words. In friendship also it happens, but we cannot do. We just have to say salutes. Rudra Bhagavan will take care of it. If we hold the grudge, we will suffer. See, that is the lesson we need to learn. That they are cheaters. That's not our responsibility. Karma phala pradata is the Rudra Bhagavan. They will see the consequences. They will get the results of their own actions. But we need to learn forgiveness, because we should not do that act, and we should forgive them. Otherwise, we are holding that, we are boiling inside. For example, how the rice boils when we keep on the stove, bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Like that, we also boil within ourselves. If we hold on to all these negative qualities. This and Stayunam, this is another type of thief. Inti donga. Inti dongan Ishwarudaina Pattaleru. That is the Telugu proverb. Means he's the family thief. Oh, this is very common. Within the family, sisters, brothers, how many we hear steal their money, property, like Inti donga. That is Stayunam. See, like I said, every different types of thieves, that is, we should not be stealing for other people. Definitely no. So that's what is Stayuna. That's how it goes. So we have seen all this. Now to that Pataye means Lord of the Lords, to that Bhagavan we are salutating. And now fifth one. Namo Nicherave Parichara Yaranyanam Pataye Namaha. Again, three types. Nicherave means, again, whoever is in that Yajamani means that master, like servants and master. Then he is waiting, or he or she, that person is waiting for opportunity when to steal. That person is called Nicherave. And he's always observing the situations, observing the circumstances, when to steal, how to steal. That's the only goal. To that person is called Nicherave. In that person also Rudra Bhagavan is there. So then Parichara means Paricharaya, means Bahiranga Pradesha, means outside thieves. They are also common man. They are also moving around in the society freely. When the opportunities comes, they steal. That is called Paricharaya. See, like I said, so many types. Each one has its own purpose. Each name is given. Aranyanam, who some steals in forests, like mugging. We hear in empty places, like where there are not that many people. They are waiting for those opportunities. They are called Aranyanam Pataye Namaha. Now we can say mugging. That those. They are also nothing but in them also Rudra Bhagavan is there. So that's what, wherever we are seeing Rudra Bhagavan. Now sixth one, Namasrukavibhyo Jigagam Sadhyo Mushnatam Pataye Namaha. Because all these we are very much familiar, and we have a thief inside us too. Actually, Sri Krishna Bhagavan is a great chore. Chitta chora yashoda ke lal, we chant. And then we say Navanita Chora. He wants us to become chore, because he has to steal our mind. All the negativity he has to steal and melts like a butter, make our mind pure heart. That's why, so everything is filled with this. It's a beautiful concept actually. That is what we are seeing. Namasruka vibhyo. Three things are mentioned again. Sruka vibhyaha, jigagam sadhyaha, mushnatam. Pataye is, of course, is continuing. Sruka vibhyaha means, see, this type is, the thieves they are protecting themselves. Means they carry pistols. Nowadays words, they carry pistols or stun guns or rifles, whatever, or hiding with the knives or whatever, like that. Sruka vibhyaha means, actually, for example, all the thieves have much more higher technology than police, Rakshana system, protective system. We all know that. They are equipped with the highest technology. So that is what Sruka Vibhyaha. See, it's all interesting. Jigagam Sadhyaha means whoever is hurting. Some thieves hurt. Some thieves, they don't hurt. They just take and goes away, leaves that person as they are. But here, Jigagam means Sadhyaha means they hurt that animals or people. And then they don't mind killing that person. That is one type. And then Mushnatam means they steal that like crops, like the crops means the dhanyam, like rice, paddies, rice, and then all the grains, everything they steal. That is called Mushnatam. Means they enter into the fields. Farmer has to protect. See, different types, everything they are mentioning. That is called Mushnatam. So Bhagavan is Suhrut. He is always protecting. See, these the thieves are also, they are also doing their karma phala. Rudra Bhagavan is, because everybody has to do results of their own actions. They have to suffer, they have to exhaust. So Rudra Bhagavan is really doing that, whether good or bad, ghoram aghoram, everything is Rudra Bhagavan. So in the creation. So this is all different types. And now seventh one. Namo simadhyo naktam charadhya prakruntanam pataye namaha. Again, Ubhayato namaskaram. Simadhyaha means asimadhyaha here. Asimadhyaha means they are holding the sword. Asi means sword, holding. See, some people, like holding. We see it in the movies also. Directly they hold all these ayudhas, weapons, and hidden way. That asimadhyo means that. Naktancharadhyaha means whoever is moving in night time. They are very good in daytime. They steal only night time. They are called a naktancharadhya. That is why I was telling you, it will be interesting. And then we have to take it in positive note. Prakruntanam means they not only they kill the people, and then they will really do the harm, himsa, like stabbing. We hear this too. They do both. They kill them and then do the lot of stabbing. They would not kill them easily. That is what prakruntanam. So that is the eighth one. We will go, then we'll see the actual essence. Now eighth one is Nama Ushnishine Giricharaya Kurunchanam Pataye Namaha. Ushnishine is again another interesting. Talapaga means they wear turban. They look like heroes. We do not even know. We see, that is why we cannot trust anybody. We become like that too. Put ourselves too. Sometimes we dress up nicely. We may not steal, but use the wrong words. That is also behaving wrong way too. That is also thieves. Hurting other people physically, mentally, or emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, any way. If we hurt, that is called thieves. Ushnishine means wearing the turban. And then Giricharaya means, Giri means the mountains. They all move around in the near the mountains. That type, another type of thieves. They are all waiting there. And Kulumchanam, this is interesting. Now we can relate very easily. Kum means Arth, Bhumi. Lunchanti means Apaharanti, means like Kabja Daradu, means whoever takes the earth, their Bhumi, property, they are called Kulunchanam. Now, if you hear anybody is stealing their property, Kabja, you remember this Kulunchanam, Pataye Namaha. So that's what all these thieves, different types. And 9 to 12 is kind of a same kind of process goes on. 9 through 12, we will chant and then see the means kind of stages, different stages. That's all. Namo Yishumadhyo Dhanva Vibhyascha Namaha. Nama Atanvanebhya Pratidadhanebhyascha Namaha. 11th one, Nama Ayachadhyo Visrujadhyascha Namaha. 12th one, Namo Syadhyo Vidyadhyascha Namaha. All of them is referring to 9 through 12 is holding Rudra Bhagavan is like a bow and arrows and then quiver. One is like stretching that the rope. That rope has the bow has the rope. Means first taking the bow and then pulling the rope, second stage, and releasing the arrow, third stage, and release the arrow to hit the target. That is the 4 stages are mentioned in these 4 mantras. Means those people, let us say, for example, let me give you example. Let us say you may not be able to see that, visualize, but let us say if we are entering into the car, proceeding to the car, opening the door, sitting in the car, and then put the GPS going towards the goal, our destination. All these nothing but Rudra Bhagavan. To that Rudra Bhagavan, we are salutating. That is what Vaha means, to all. That is why now all of them salutating, salutes. That's what everything is Rudra Bhagavan. All this, that is how we need to take. So Jagatam Pataye, we have seen, that is what whole thing is Rudra Bhagavan. Now, before I conclude, what happens is, why these thieves are mentioned. See, whatever do not belong to us, whatever we did not acquire through Dharma Marga, whether it's a position or money or property, anything, Bhagavan knows. What he does is he sends 3 things according to our scriptures. One is Chora, thieves comes and loots away everything. Means that should not belongs to us. That is given to by Bhagavan, by our Punya Karma. But it goes away eventually through thieves. Second one is fire. Agni Devata comes and takes out everything. We see this in this world. And then Raju means the king. The king means government does the taxes. Audition department comes and then seals the house, seals the property. That means that property or whatever it is, that wealth, that money, jewelry, that gold does not belong to them. It is acquired through wrong means. That is what all this thieves section is mentioned. So that's why up to 12th we have seen, and then we will see again some more on 17th. We will see different concepts are coming from 13th to 17th. Now the thieves section is finished. Different concept that we will see next week, because I have to hold on to some interesting points. Whatever it is, common things, we are going to see Rudra Bhagavan. So with that note, I'm going to conclude with that shlokam. Namaste astu bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaye Trayambakaye Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagni Rudraya Neelakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Harihi Om, everybody.